But El Borracho is really what I'm putting on next. El Borracho!
You should. I think it's great.
I just did Sigmund and the Sea Monsters where I played a captain of the sea that's like a sea monster hunter. That was fun. I'll never play Sherlock Holmes again. And no one who isn't British should ever play Sherlock Holmes. I'll just say that. Or 007. Just, you have to be British. That's just all I say.
So were you guys aware that RoboCop was filmed in Dallas, but it was set in Detroit?
Oh, really?
And there are a lot of post-apocalyptic scenes in Dallas that are supposed to be Detroit. So
That's interesting. I did not know that.
Future Detroit.
Yeah.
Future Detroit.
Future
Oh, really?
Detroit.
Yeah.
I did know
According
that.
to 1987.
Kind of classic movie for sure. For sure.
I have one more thing, Mr. Norton. I liked the moments towards the end of the film when they're approaching the city and there's all these people standing around and they're sort of waiting for these people who have arrived a long distance. I was curious about the people you were able to gather up for that final scene.
Basically just sent out, I basically like working with, so we had our one casting people that were based in, that were doing like New York and LA casting, but then we also, for extras and stuff, we had like a New York people we basically said we're doing this kind of movie, blah blah. We want people that could, and they rounded, they would come with pictures and round them up or whatever and brought them in or whatever. But that was interesting when we were doing that because that was another thing where, like that was the type of thing. So and we had to shoot that obviously pretty fast, and it was like a crazy day.
It was raining. It was
raining and snowing and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. And it was just like finding like what am I like even like so I have them like they're humming or whatever. It's like. I thought that, but that had to be found like shooting, because at first I had him saying stuff and and like the language just wasn't working. It just felt like too corny. It's just like I don't know. And then it's like shooting. It's like start humming, and that's ended up with that's what's in the movie, and that's as soon as I heard them humming, I'm like that's fucking it, dude. That's so good.
They were awesome too. They were like super troopers, and they were all into it. And they were all actors, Yeah. It was really helpful because.
They were into it.
Yeah, they were like,
Yeah, totally. It was pretty rad.
Well, we have about 10 minutes left. Is there anything that you guys want to talk about that we haven't touched on yet?
I guess I could talk about casting or something. Sure. So like when we met, like he kind of talked about it briefly. Like it was kind of like a magical moment. I guess I don't know, just process. I don't know if it's interesting to anybody, but. Like the way I cast is kind of different, I think. Like I don't really like to, like I didn't audition anybody, and not only did I audition, when I met him, I was just like it was just like the energy of us like sitting there and like these people coming up, and it just like felt so synchronistic, and I just felt David's energy, and I could just see him in the world that I wanted to create, and it's just like that's the guy, for sure. And then like. With Lily, who plays like sort of the damsel in it, like when we were casting for her, basically your casting agents like send out stuff, and agents send them, lists of people and pictures and all that kind of stuff. And I was getting like all this stuff, and I was, all like from different actresses and stuff, or from agents, and for these actresses that might be interested or whatever. And I was like going through them, and none of them were right, And there was like some pretty. Well-known, some people, names or something, and but everybody looked like they were all obviously very pretty girls, but they all looked like next door pretty or whatever, and I was like, no, this is I was panicking because nobody was right, and just looking, and I was looking at all these medieval paintings and stuff, and I was like, I need this girl who looks like she's in a glass, she's a bird in a glass cage, and I sent the casting directors this Chronic painting, but they sent me a picture of Lily Cole, and without Lily Cole had done she was in Imaginary Dr. Parnassus and stuff like that, but I didn't really remember her from that or whatever. I just looked at the picture and I said, I want her. That's it. I don't even need to see her act, and I just knew that she could. I don't know, just looking at her picture, I knew she could do it, But it's kind of there's always a little bit. And then I went and I met her, and she was so smart and cool, and it's this chick, she's perfect, but you don't know, and then she came on set and she just killed it, and she was so good. And then with Goran too, like Goran's a great actor, but like even him, like as soon as it was just like looking at his image and I'm like, that's him, so like it just like based on sort of like just like feeling, I don't know, some weird premonition or like some kind of weird thing that like, so that's kind of interesting maybe, I don't know. But yeah.
David, do you have anything? You good?
I got nothing.
Okay.
I haven't seen the film yet.
Yeah,
You're gonna see it tonight, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm
So
seeing
we'll
it
get
tonight,
to
and
hear
I'm
it
really
again
excited.
after he sees
There you go.
it. Well, good. Well, thank you so much, you
Hey,
guys.
thank you guys.
Thank you guys.
Thank you all so much
Really
for coming out to cover it.
appreciate it. Thanks, all.
I met you at the Street 8 years ago.
Good to see you again.
Yeah. Thank you, man.
Thanks.